everybody for coming tonight. You have come into the Ask Dr. Kelly OMD. We're so excited to have Miss Bruce here. She and I have known each other for several years, working in the San Diego County area to help improve maternal health in San Diego County. And she's going to tell you a little bit about herself and the top 3 things she wants you to know before she actually gets into her full presentation. So Miss Bruce, tell us a little bit about yourself and those 3 things.
Greetings. Thank you so much, Dr. Kelly. Yes, I truly appreciate you. I truly appreciate your gifts and arts and for inviting me to be here. I'm a native San Diegan, born and raised. I have a bachelor's degree in social work, sociology, master's degree in public health. My concentration is infant and maternal mortality and morbidity in the African American community. So I also do research on that specifically in California, which led me to work at the Black Infant Health Program. And even in that system, realized the importance we were missing something. And I appreciate that statistically, the numbers are getting better. However, when I sat back and was really assessing what was going on, I found an area that I truly have fallen in love with, and that's infant massage. How infant massage benefits this whole art of, or this whole issue of infant and maternal morbidity is we need to look at, one, everybody doesn't know how to bond. So we assume because we're pregnant and because we assume that motherly instinct is going to kick in, that the bonding piece kicks in. But oftentimes babies are born and moms are like, what do I do with this? So when we look at bonding, so that's one piece I certainly want to take away. When we look at boundaries and, touch and boundaries, I'm going to put that together. And the reason is, oftentimes we will, and this is no fault of anyone, but if a family member walks in and they want to hold the baby, we will let them hold the baby without really assessing boundaries and assessing cues that this baby may be putting off in terms of, no, I don't want to do that. So through infant massage, we also touch on that. And we touch on cues. What cue is your baby telling you when it's bath time, when it's bedtime, when it's feeding time, when you're breastfeeding, whatever it may be? What cue is your baby giving you? So we are going to talk about touches, boundaries, and cues.
And I love that, because one of the things you and I had talked about was the fact that those 3 things cannot just be used for infants, but should be used for toddlers, adolescents, and adults. So touching, boundaries, and cues. So go ahead and take it away, and we'll ask you questions towards the end.
All right, perfect. So Again, I have been researching infant massage for quite some time, but didn't quite know how to jump into this arena because it's not something that's really talked about in California or San Diego per se. So I wasn't able to really figure out who was out there that I could tap into. So I was grateful when the opportunity came about when I was working at Black Infant Health to become certified as an infant massage educator. So I became certified internationally to be an infant massage educator. And through that, we have learned the importance of touch. What does touch do? So things that infant massage is really good for is circulation. So when we talk about touching feet, it's not just this. There are touch points, just like when we go get a massage, there are touch points that are so important. Or when we look at, massaging their little heads and their ears, there are touch points. We're not just going in and doing this. So, but even in the touching, we are doing eye contact. We're talking, we're being sensitive, we're being gentle, and we're following cues, right? So say if Lauren didn't want me to touch her ear and she pulled away, well, I'm done touching her ear because that's not what she wants to do right now. Or if I'm trying to touch her toes and they're so curled up that clearly that's not where we are right now. So learning the cues that your child, even all the way through adulthood, are telling you. And so in my first session that I do with my families is cues, boundaries, and touches. So we oftentimes, like I just said, we having family get together and cousins are over and we immediately hand the baby over. We immediately tell the little one to go hug such and such, and we really need to learn to read cues and respect. If your baby is saying no and they tense up and they tighten up, then no is no. Or your little one is like, no, I don't want to go over there. No is no. But these are things we're not taught intrauterally. So that's why we teach these outside of the womb, so that while mom is pregnant, she can start formulating what that is going to look like once her baby comes. And then we can also make sure that anyone that has access to this child is on the same page when it comes to, nope, not right now, or yes, they want to be rubbed and touched, or, the importance of cradling and eye contact and listening and really being in tune with what your baby is saying to you, so that when they become 3, 4, and 5, you are clearly aware, oh no, Johnny doesn't want to be touched. Nope. When Johnny tenses up like that, mommy or caregiver or daddy or big brother or big sister knows what that means. So the importance of infant massage. And then last but not least, and this is what everybody comes for, is the gas relief. So everybody wants to know, how do we get rid of this gas so we all can get some sleep? So there are so many beautiful attributes to the art of infant massage. So typically when we start, we're going to start with the feet, right? So, and the reason is because we want to start with the least sensitive, and we're going to work our way up. When you massage your baby, you want to do one side first. We're not doing every side. You cannot do feet and then move to the other foot. It confuses the brain. So when you even go get a massage as an adult, they don't rub both arms at the same time. They finish one whole side of your body and then they move to the next side of the body. And that's the same way our little ones work. Even though we feel like, oh, well, we massage when we get out the bathtub, we put lotion on them, but it's a real quick, right? We're doing this. But in infant massage and being able to identify each and every toe, and how each and every toe has a nerve in a bloodline that travels all the way to the heart. So we need to be mindful of when we're doing this, what that looks like, understanding what is happening at the bottom of the foot. So you don't want to rub the whole foot. We want to start at the heel and we want to work our way up. And there's names to each massage. Each touch has a name. So then, the same with the arms and the face, in the ears, in the nose, but it is all set around too the atmosphere we set. So, you decide when you want to do this. Is it at waking? Is it at bedtime? Is it during feeding? It's beautiful. Even in breastfeeding, when you're able to do this and massage and, have that eye contact and, just check in, make sure we're good. It's a beautiful art. And I think that as we mature in, even when we're looking at the infant and maternal morbidity, that when we add this to it and we add the bonding piece, then I believe that we are healthier when we're pregnant, because we're learning the sensitivity and learning, our voices and how we speak and how we're ready to welcome this little one into this world. And then we're prepared, right? We're ready to say, hey, I've spoken to you. I've promised you all these things, and we're ready to do them.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just got a comment that says, love this. You just really opened my mind, because I just had a massage on, I don't know what it is, for Saturday, right? I had a massage on Saturday, and I always notice that they're going down one side and then to the other. And I promise you, I love my feet massaged. And people sometimes, when you ask them, like, where should I massage my feet? You said there's nerve endings that are going all the way
to the heart.
So and one of the things my Vivalifers know, I talk about the release of oxytocin, which is a natural hormone in the body. And every time you touch, kiss, smile, compliment, that is sending messages to your body that this is a loving, peaceful, harmonious experience, if done right, with boundaries.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And it helps us as the caregiver. So I don't speak this just for mommies or, but there's daddies and whoever's going to have the most access to this child. But even, again, Lauren has 6 other friends that hang out with her, because when I teach infant massage, I'm not massaging your babies, because I don't want your babies to know my touch. So I'm usually with one of Lauren's friends, and I'm showing you how to do it. And I'm giving you the materials, whoever the care, could be a foster parent. So that when these babies are coming into your home and they've experienced so much trauma. I used to work for Child Welfare Services for 10 years, and they experienced so much trauma, we don't know how to handle them. So, this allows the bonding to take place, right?
Awesome. Awesome. So I want you all to go ahead and start teeing up questions for us, because I think that this is something that we don't talk about a lot. You know, people talk about going to get massages for themselves, but they don't necessarily talk about the massage for their infant. I mean, we already talked about the hormonal release that's associated with it. We talked about, you know, you said you had a history of being in the foster care system. So we know that many children, whether they're foster children or even in the homes of their natural parents, their parents may not know how to touch. So then therefore they're not getting that experience. And that's extending into your adult life. So, you know, everybody's love language is different. And a lot of, you know, I'm listening to a lot of marriages and significant others, and they're upset that their significant other doesn't touch them. Well, maybe they weren't taught how to touch when they were little, or they're a
Exactly.
baby.
Exactly. And you hit the nail right on the head, because I was working with a father last week in this, I mean, just a one-on-one with his son, because he was never taught to be affectionate as a man and as a boy. And so they came to me, particularly him, with wanting to start that young so that his son knows he's trusted and that he can come with tears and he can come to play football. So it really is, you know, not being taught it's okay to be touched appropriately and with the right boundaries, and listening to those boundaries. We miss it sometimes when we force our children on, you know, they're cousins and uncles and aunts, but if they're saying no, no is no, not right now.
All
So
right. So well, let's see, we have a great question. That was some great insight. What kind of touch can fathers do to increase bonding? My hubby currently feels like he's not connecting with our baby. Would infant massage help?
it would absolutely help, because so here's the thing. We start with an oil. So let me walk through the first part of infant massage. So there's an oil we use. So baby is typically laying down and we rub the oil in their ear and we ask permission. So let me go this way. We go, is it okay if I give you a massage today? Is it okay? How are you feeling? You feeling like a massage today? You hear that oil? All right, I'm gonna start with your feet. I'm gonna start. So it really is a one-on-one connection. It is eye contact. We don't massage when they're sleeping. We don't massage when they're fussing. We don't massage after they've eaten. We massage in a quiet state of, yes, we are ready to do this. We
Mm-hmm.
listen for cues. So looking at Lauren, and you're asking, you want to do this? Are you in this mood? Huh? All right, I'm going to move down to your footsies. That smells good. All right, let's go. And we're just going. And we're looking, we're watching cues. Because if at any point Lauren is pulling back her foot, going, no, 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 and closed foot and no, 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 then we stop. And then we check back in. You didn't like that? Not today. Oh, your eyes are so pretty, Lauren. Can I try again? Not today. Okay. How about your hands? Can we try your hands? Oh, that feels better for right now. Okay. So that is how the bonding starts. It is eye contact. And this is a doll. And I feel like me and Lauren is good. Like, but that's how it is. Like, it's really just connecting, eye contact, watching cues in private time. Right? So you don't want to do infant massage when there's 13 people in the living room and we're watching a football game. That's not the best time. However, there are things you can do. So if you're feeding and we're just rubbing fingers and we're just making sure we have eye contact. Oh, that's that finger. I love your fingers. Oh, that's your mommy's finger. My hand shaped like that too. Easy. And we're still eye contact.
Yeah. And I hear the affirmations, the positive affirmations. That is so crucial, because they hear exactly what you're saying. They hear your tone of voice. And as they grow, they understand what tones are different and what tones are everything is going well and what tones are things are not going well. I'm about to get in trouble or somebody in trouble. The other thing I would say with you're asking questions about bonding with fathers. I mean, baby wearing is a beautiful thing. Like, I think that you can't spoil a child, right? This infant cannot get spoiled. And if you are, you're spoiling the baby with love, and it's fine. And so literally wearing the baby as much as possible gives you that synergy, that gives you that touch. It gives you that bonding. And a lot of fathers say the same thing. Like, they're like, maybe when the kid is about 2 or 3. we'll
Right.
but that's why bonding in the birthing room, whether that's, the operating room or a delivery room, however the delivery of the room is set up, is so important. And literally, if mom can't wear the baby, then daddy can wear the baby, or whoever the significant other is can wear the baby. So that works as well. Let's see. I love the idea of cues. We are quick to force babies onto adults or even kids. Crying doesn't deter us, but we need to start listening to the babies when they don't want to be touched by others or be touched in a certain manner. But this is something that has to be taught. Yes, yes, yes. Because we all remember that. Go ahead and kiss your auntie such and such. Go ahead and give such and such, such and such. And that baby looking at you like, no, not at all. And you know what? These are the types of things that we learn when we're young, so that when we're older, we actually know how to tell people no.
Exactly.
And not feel bad about it. All righty. Well, if we don't have anything else, can you please tell us how we get in touch with you, and tell us like what your package is and all of that for us?
So I am on Facebook. The name of my business is called Beyond the Touch.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond the Touch Infant Massage. So you can find me on Facebook. My package and my telephone number is area code 619 977 6141. And what does my package look like? So locally, if we're in a group setting, my package is there's 5 sessions, because we cover 5 body parts, 1 hour each session. But I'm available thereafter if we need some private time, or some one-on-one to have some discussion, because I'm also a doula and also dabble in the lactation consultant area. So, I wear kind of a lot of hats. So a lot of people have a lot of questions. But so each session is typically an hour, and each session is $60 a session. But if I have to do it virtually, it's $80 a session. Okay. You must complete all 5 sessions, because I can't, we start with the foot, then we move to arms and hands. So if you miss foot, I can't get you to the head without starting with the foot. So
awesome. Awesome.
And
all
I'm
right.
open at any time. I'm flexible again, because I do have some families on the East Coast. So I tend to be flexible, because I just believe in this. I truly believe in this.
Awesome. Awesome. So that's awesome. So Beyond the Touch Infant Massage in our Facebook. And then we also added her to our Facebook, our Vivalife Health Hub education page. And then of course, we just posted a video about you, and you've seen the messages that we put on Instagram and Facebook about you as well. So if you just had 1 or 2 things you wanted everybody to leave with, please let us know, so that we can go ahead and close out our session today.
You know what I would say is, be kind to yourself, be gentle. And it's not too late. It's not too late to even bond with yourself. And it's not too late to love yourself. And it's not too late to remember your cues, so that you can be in touch with your baby's cues.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on with us tonight. Thank you for offering this service to our women and families across the world, really. And y'all know me. I'm Dr. Kelly OMD. You can find me on Dr. Kelly OMD on Instagram, as well as Facebook, Vivalife Health Hub. What we're having coming forth for you is, we are going to be doing a course, and this is going to be a 4-day course, 1 hour each. And we're going to be focusing on helping women thrive, women and their families thrive, not just survive, pregnancy, postpartum, and perimenopause. So you will see those links coming up. But if you don't want to miss anything that we're doing for Ask Dr. Kelly OMD and all the other things that we're offering, then please go ahead and sign up on our page, drkellyomd.com. We will send you all the information, and the links are there as well. So thank you for coming along. And don't forget to do what? Vivalife. All right. Thank you for being a part of the Vivalife experience. I'm Dr. Kelly OMD, board certified OBGYN and healthcare executive. If you like what you heard, then please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. The reason why is because we are trying to educate, encourage, and inspire 1 million people to live their healthiest and wealthiest life. And this is what we're bringing you. We're bringing you educational videos. We're bringing you podcasts. We are bringing you webinars with subject matter experts, including myself, about the topics that affect you the most. So go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. We are everywhere. Have a wonderful day. Vivalife.